Today we're going to be talking about the worst game of 2023. And no, it's not Forspoken.
I just move shit with my mind.
Perhaps our connection has somehow awoken some abilities.
I just move shit with my mind.
I just keep hearing I.
I just move shit with my freaking mind.
This game makes Forspoken look like Elden Ring in its prime.
Foul tarnished, in search of the Elden Ring.
The game I'm talking about is The Walking Dead Destinies.
What he said. What he said.
Change the course of AMC's The Walking Dead history. Fight walkers, relive iconic moments, and change the destiny of the Walking Dead universe. As your choices separate heroes from villains and the living from the dead. Will you make the same choices as Rick, or will you forge your own path? It sounds good on paper, but what does the execution look like?
Go on. There's the door. Let's see how far you get.
This shit is ass. Garbage. Do better. I'm going to be talking about the three main things that stood out to me while watching gameplay. Y'all thought I actually bought this game? This gameplay footage is not mine. It's not mine. I didn't play the game. But the actual video will be linked down below. Please do not copyright me. Now, first we're going to be talking about the graphics. Not gonna lie, this game could have been Game of the Year in 2013. This game could have rivaled GTA 5. Nah, never mind, that's a big stretch, but that's what the graphics remind me of. Now I know graphics don't mean a great game, but look at Forspoken. We all saw how bad that game flopped. But it's 2023. We had all these games with amazing graphics that came out this year. For example, Spider-Man 2 and Baldur's Gate 3. If games are coming out with this type of quality, there's no excuse to put out a game that looks halfway done. With the technology we have today, this game should look a whole lot better. I know the show made a lot of money, and I know all the money from the show doesn't go into the game, but it should be enough to give us a quality game. They should have just let Telltale handle this game. Now we'll be talking about the gameplay. The three main parts of the gameplay is melee, shooting, and stealth, and I'll be discussing the best and worst parts of each. First, melee. At first I thought the gameplay was great, to be honest. It was giving State of Decay vibes at first. Obviously, State of Decay melee combat is faster and smoother, surprisingly, since the game was released in 2018, but overall decent in my opinion. I like the adrenaline feature. The only feature I didn't like in the melee combat is how fast your character get tired after killing the zombie, or even swinging. It goes down way too fast, but that could be improved in the skill tree, I'm assuming. The skill tree is probably the best feature in the game. All the main characters have different perks and skills that all the survivors can get, but if you end up killing them, you won't have access to the perks of that specific character. And I really like that feature because now you gotta really think about who you really take out or decide not to help or whatever, because the perks and skills that character has could really benefit you in the long run with your playthrough. Next, we're gonna be talking about the shooting in this game. Honestly, the shooting makes the game too easy if you have enough bullets. I don't think I played a zombie game with such strong auto aim. You barely have to aim at the zombies. I don't know how other players feel on that, but me personally, I don't like a lot of auto aim when it comes to zombie games. I like the free aim and have to do it myself. If you like auto aim, then I love it. That's all I've seen with the shooting in this game. And that's all I really have to say. It's not really much, that's it. Next, we're gonna be talking about the stealth mechanics of this game. Now, the stealth in this game reminds me of State of Decay, but not as polished. For example, I also watched the Rad Brad gameplay on it. He threw a bottle trying to distract the zombie, but the bottle only distracted the one that was further away instead of the one that was closer to him, regardless how close he threw the bottle to the zombie that was close to him. But in another location, he did the same thing, but all of the zombies in the area went towards the sound. To me, that shows me that the stealth mechanic is kind of inconsistent, because how can I throw a bottle and the zombie that was further away from it heard it, but not the one that was closer to it didn't hear it? But I'll do the exact same thing in another area and it works how it's supposed to work. No, you will be better off not even wasting your time doing stealth. If you like that, just run through. Now, last but not least, the cutscenes. Now, this what tripped me out on this game. The cutscenes. The cutscenes remind me of them GTA loading screens. Like, for real, where are the actual cutscenes for this game are? All the cutscenes make me feel like I'm reading a comic book. Like, you can tell they barely put any effort into this game, and it's disappointing to the people that bought this game. And we all know how these refund policies are nowadays, so I'm hoping that everyone that did not like this game was able to get their money back, cause this is just a waste of time and money. And you know what else is crazy? When you get to the mission where you play as Shane, there is an actual cutscene. Yes, an actual cutscene. And there was another one at the end of episode 5. Now it proves to everyone that the devs were half-assing on this game, because some cutscenes are a slideshow and others have an actual animation. That is crazy. Honestly, I thought this would be a good game because I think about the different outcomes in The Walking Dead every now and then. Like, what if Rick and Shane didn't beef with each other? Imagine all the chaos that would have happened with both of them. But this game don't even have that choice anyway. But to be honest, this game was just a disappointment to all the Walking Dead fans and gamers that was really hoping for this project. It's just crazy.